So dear student, yes. So dear student, today I Rakesh Jain from Gyanwar University going to teach you super mesh analysis. As we have already been discussed about the mesh analysis, there is a special type of question related with the mesh analysis in circuit theory, and that is super. Now how to determine, there is a special type of question related with the mesh analysis in circuit theory, and that is super. Now how to determine the super mesh? First of all, whenever in any question, in any problem comes in front of you, if in between two closed path there is a common current source, if in between two meshes if a current source is common, then the common means not the value. I want to say that in between two meshes, the branch which makes them closed path, if that branch consists a current source, then both the meshes and the problem are known as super mesh problem. In between two closed path, if a current source is given, then the condition of super mesh. For example, because we have to consider a special steps to find out the required answer. So first of all, just see this super mesh. Okay, so let's suppose I have a problem. Let's suppose this is my question where I have to find out the mesh currents. What is the mesh current in this question? Let's suppose my question is find the mesh currents. Okay, when I look at the questions, I type this. Let's suppose my question is find the mesh current. How many number of meshes? There are two meshes. By look at this question, there are two closed path, so there are two meshes actually. Okay, this 20 volt, then 6 ohm, then 2 ohm, then 6 ampere. So this creates a closed path. So this is number one mesh. Okay, 10 ohm, 4 ohm, this 6 ampere source and this 2 ohm, they creates a closed path. So it means it is second your mesh, your second mesh. Okay, so actually there are two meshes. Mesh 1 and mesh 2. Okay, so in these two meshes, to find out the mesh currents, first of all we just denote the direction of current according to us, either clockwise or anti-clockwise. So let's suppose this is first direction of current and this is second direction of current, right? And let's suppose I denote the name of the current as I1 and I2. Let's suppose the first current is I1 and the second mesh current is I2. Now all the steps are same like the previous condition, but in this case, see, in between these two meshes there is a current source. This is a closed path and this is a closed path. Closed path 1, closed path 2, mesh 1, mesh 2. In between these two meshes, a 6 ampere current source is given, which is common. Here a 6 ampere current source is common. I am going to type here again. Here a 6 ampere current source is common between two meshes. Okay, so it is super mesh. It is a problem of super mesh condition. Okay, whenever here one 6 ampere here, a 6 ampere current source, here 6 ampere current source is common. 6 ampere current source is common between, which I mark from the black color. 6 ampere current source is common in between two different meshes, first and second. So this is the condition of super mesh. I again repeat, super mesh is that condition in which in between two meshes there is a presence of a current source. In between two meshes there is a presence of a current source, then that is known as super mesh problem. That is known as super mesh problem. Now how to solve any question related to a super mesh? Now how to solve any question related to a super mesh? Kindly look at carefully. First of all, just see the question once again, and wherever the current is given, current source is given, just write down the equation of that branch. Equation of that branch. What I want to say, see, I am just copy and paste this diagram to show you step first. So see, here I mark with a dark red, dark green color to show this step. So kindly look at carefully. See, I want to say that the first step of super mesh type of problem should be from which current source the super mesh, it is super mesh. First of all, just look at the question and see what is the value and direction of that current source because of which you consider it as a super mesh problem. Consider due to this 6 ampere current source, and what is the direction? Direction is from bottom to top. Okay. Now see in this branch, see in this branch, what is the meaning of branch? Where the current is present, where the current source is given, 6 ampere current source is given. So consider this branch and write down the equation of this branch current. Now see, one current coming from top to bottom and the name is I1. Okay, one current come in this branch from top to bottom and the name of this current is I2 according to the direction you mention in step number first, right? In step number first you mention this na, that I1 comes from top to bottom in this branch and I2 comes from bottom to top in this branch. Branch means in this, where the which makes it common, which makes it super mesh. Okay, so both the direction are opposite. Now what is the given current source direction? What is the direction of that current source which makes it super mesh? That is bottom to top. So in I1 and I2, which current is from bottom to top? I2 is from bottom to top. So just write down first of all the value of that current which is in the same direction of the given current source I2 minus, and write down in with negative sign the opposite direction current, and the value is equal to the given values of current as according to the question. So this is equation number 1. So this is equation number 1. First step to solve any super mesh problem is just see the direction and value of the current source which is given or which makes this question a super mesh. Okay. At the right hand side write down that value, and at the left hand side just see that for in that branch how many number of currents flow. So here two currents flow from the same branch where 6 ampere source is present. One is I1, one is I2. whose direction is in same direction with this current source. I2 direction is same. So consider that one is with positive and consider the another direction current with negative. So I1 is in opposite direction to 6 ampere. So I just write down I2 minus I1, that is equal to 6. Okay. Now what is the second step? What is the second step? See very carefully the second step. I again copy and paste this one. I very carefully see this step. First of all, I just mentioned that this is step first. Okay, and now here I am going for the step second. Okay, very simple question, kindly. So the second step is remove that branch from the question completely. Remove that branch from the question completely, which makes this question a mesh, super mesh. Remove completely that branch from the equation which makes it super mesh. So which branch makes it super mesh? This 6 ampere branch, the common branch makes it super mesh. So remove it completely. So remove it completely. I just remove it from question. Remove it completely. Okay, and just mark 2 dot over there. Just mark 2 dot over there, like this. Okay, at the left side of this dot, write down the equation only for I1, and the right side for that equation, at the right direction of that dot, write down the equation for I2 only. Okay, once again I am repeating. Remove that branch which makes it common. Then after removing that branch, write down the left hand direction current with for I1, write down the for the left hand direction, and also write down for the right hand with I2. Okay, so at the left hand side, and just add both of them. What I want to say, see, I start from the bottom side. So minus 20 is there. So first write down minus 20. Then plus 6 is the resistance, and current is I1. Okay. At the right side, I2 is there. So plus 10, and then write down the current I2. Okay. Then 4 ohm is there. So again plus 4 and write down only for I2, and that is equal to 0. Okay, due to some disturbance. So kindly once again hear me out. The second step is remove that branch which makes it super mesh. So that branch is 6 ampere and 6 ampere branch. So remove that branch completely. So 6 ampere and also 2 ohm resistance in that branch, they are completely removed. Now just mark dot at the top side and bottom side. For the left hand side, write down the equation for I1, and for the right hand side, write down the equation with I2. So I start from the bottom side. So minus terminal of the battery 20 volt comes. So I just write down minus 20. Then 6 resistance is come, and current is I1. So plus 6 I1. Then I have to go for 10 ohm, and 10 ohm is at the right side of that dot mark. So we have to use I2 current. So 10 and my current is I2. So plus 10 I2. Then again 4 ohm resistance came. So plus 4 I2, that is equal to 0. So what is this equation totally? How many I1? 6 I1. So 6 I1 plus 10 plus 4, that is 14 I2, and that is equal to 20. That is equal to 20. So these are two equations. These are two equations. One is I2 minus I1, or we can say minus I1 plus I2 is equal to 6. We can change this equation like this one. First we write down for I1 and then for I2. Kindly don't mind it. I1 then for I2, and that is equal to 6. So this is my equation number 1. Okay. Instead of this, I just write down this one. Instead of this, I mark that one as I1. Okay. So minus I1 plus I2 is equal to 6, and 6 I1 plus 14 I2 is equal to 20. Now we have to find out that what are the mesh current. It means I have to find out what is I1, and I have to find out what is I2. Okay. So now solve these two questions. Very simply solve these two equations. So I just solve this at the right hand side. See very carefully. This is my equation number second. So equation number second is 6 I1 plus 4 I2, that is equal to 20, and my second equation is minus I1 plus I2 equal to 6. Minus I1 plus I2 is equal to 6. Okay. Now to solve these two equations, just multiply second equation by 6, so that minus 6 I1 will be there. Just multiply this equation. Instead of Cramer, we use the simple technology. So instead of what is the component of I1 in second equation? That is 6. So multiply this first equation by 6. And what is the component of equation first of I1? That is 1 only. Don't see the minus 1 or